Unfortunately, in Slave Lake, not every single road is paved. Paving obviously costs a ton of money, and so we do have some areas that are still gravel. Largely these are in the industrial areas, but we do have a few areas in residential, and I recently moved into one and know how frustrating it can be to have, dips in the road and dust everywhere. And so I want to just kind of take a sec to talk about how our process works. Unfortunately, we live in a spot where there's frost in the ground, and man, there's some years there's a lot of frost. With the cold snap that we had in February, obviously that frost is driven down fairly deep, and so we're seeing approximately 4 to 5 feet of frost still right now. We know that from working on our sewage lagoons. And so typically we don't see all of that frost get out until the end of the month. These frost boils that boil up create a lot of water and create a little bit of a mess and make the roads soft. So they're very difficult to shape those roads and maintain them when things are soft like that. It's also very difficult to put calcium on right now because a lot of that calcium just washes away with the water that's going on. Typically what happens is before we put on calcium, which is our dust control, we need to shape and grade the roads. Before we shape and grade the roads, we need things to dry out. And we also target to put on approximately half of the gravel roads in town will see new gravel. And so there's no sense putting down calcium and then putting down new gravel. That defeats the purpose. So, we don't get a lot of gravel time in Slave Lake because of winter, but and then it is frustrating waiting. But basically we wait for the frost to come out, we shape the roads, we put down new gravel, then we put the calcium. By the time this is all done, it's usually later in June. And Mother Nature is a big factor in that. So just want you to understand that's how that process works. And if you got any questions, comments, or concerns, always reach out to us and let us know. Thanks for listening.